Hi and welcome back to Head Hug. We all have moments when we say or do things we wish we hadn't. Sometimes these patterns sneak in quietly, habits formed over time, maybe even rooted in old wounds we didn't know were still there. So if you've noticed some tension in your relationships, if you've been wondering whether some of your actions may be pushing people away, this video is for you. Here are 6 subtle signs you might be acting manipulatively without realizing it. No judgment, just gentle awareness and room to grow. 1. You often feel like the one who knows best. Do you find yourself thinking, if people would just listen to me, everything would go smoother? Or maybe you tend to lead conversations, make the final call, or subtly steer things your way. It might come from a need to feel in control. Or it could be a survival pattern you picked up from growing up around people who made you feel small. But when others feel overshadowed or unheard, it can create emotional distance, making it harder to build true connection. Taking a step back to reflect on how you relate to others can be the first step toward softening that instinct and strengthening your relationships. 2. You give warmth, and then take it away. Have you ever withdrawn from someone, silently, after they upset you, hoping they'll come chasing after you? Maybe it's your way of saying, I'm hurt, come fix-it. This kind of emotional push and pull can create confusion and even anxiety in relationships. And while it might give you a sense of control, it often leaves the other person feeling punished and uncertain. Try to check in with what you're truly needing in those moments. Vulnerability is hard, but it can open the door to healthier connection. 3. You push hard to get your way when something matters to you. Do you fight for it, sometimes in ways that might feel intense to others? You might go the extra mile to convince people, or twist the situation just enough to tilt in your favor. This could look like guilt-tripping, blaming, or even small lies to steer outcomes. If you catch yourself doing this, pause, take a breath, ask yourself, what am I afraid might happen if I don't get my way? Often, our strongest control habits come from old fears of feeling helpless. But you're not helpless now, and you don't have to manipulate to be heard or respected. 4. Jealousy drives your reactions. Have you ever seen your friends hang out without you and felt a sudden need to prove that you're just fine without them? Maybe you post photos, make new plans, or show off a little, just so they'll notice. This reaction is completely human. But when jealousy begins to control your actions, it can erode trust, not just in others but in yourself. Remind yourself, their choices don't define your value. You are already enough. You don't need to compete for belonging. 5. You hint at your needs instead of speaking them. Do you struggle to say what you really want? Maybe you drop hints, expect others to just know, or try to guilt them into doing things for you. This can come from anxiety, fear of rejection, or growing up in an environment where being direct didn't feel safe. It might feel scary at first, but learning to say what you need clearly and kindly can be life-changing. And if this is something you find especially difficult, reaching out to a therapist or counselor might help you unpack those layers with care. 6. You tie love to conditions. Have you ever said something like, if you really loved me, you'd do this for me? If so, you might be using love or closeness as leverage. But real connection can't grow when it's held hostage. True, unconditional relationships allow space for boundaries, disagreement, and autonomy. If you've been doing this without realizing it, give yourself grace. Many of these habits are born from past hurt, not bad intentions. The key is recognizing them and choosing differently moment by moment. So, did any of these points resonate with you? If they did, it doesn't mean you're a bad person. It means you're human, and you're learning. Self-awareness is a powerful gift, and with it, you can make changes that feel better for both you and the people you care about. Let us know in the comments if any of this spoke to you. And if you found this video helpful, we'd be grateful if you gave it a like, subscribed to our channel, and shared it with someone who might need it today. Until next time, take gentle care of yourself. We're proud of you for growing.